There are two top priority issues for regulators all over the world. And being a global platform, we talk to regulators constantly all over the world. If you think about the market structure and the new entrants into that market structure, the two new entrants are high-frequency traders and dark pools. So those are two top issues on regulators' minds. So I think that all the regulators around the world are taking a look at the United States as an example of what not to let happen, right? And it's unfortunate that, it's natural that we are the farthest along in electronic trading. It's unfortunate that we are the farthest behind in terms of dealing with it from a regulatory standpoint. Canada was the first one, the first nation to design regulation to halt the spread of dark pools that are not providing any value above and beyond what can be found on the exchanges. And around the globe, what regulators are deciding is that, hey, if you do provide value above and beyond what can be found on the exchanges, that's a nice complement to our market structure. But if you have 40 or 50 different shadow exchanges that in fact are not providing an execution size any larger than the exchange or price improvement any better than can be found on the exchange, really what you're talking about is a bunch of internalization engines that are siphoning off volume from the public markets, which could degrade the pricing mechanism. The pricing mechanism is the standard, and that has to be protected in any kind of market, in any market. So Canada said, if you're going to trade in the dark, then execute at least 5,000 shares or more. Now, 5,000 shares isn't even a block trade, but that's what they said. And I don't think that that's asking too much. If you go back to why dark pools were created in the first place, it's not for retail. It's because institutions need the anonymity, institutions need the size, and institutions hopefully will get a better price than they do today. And if you're not providing that, then you're not being true to the original reason why you were created. So either do that or put the volume back on the exchanges. That's basically what the regulators all over the world are saying. So, since Canada has introduced that simple regulation, about 50% of the volume from the dark pool, the internalization engine dark pools, have migrated back to the exchanges, which is fine. LiquidNet has an average execution size anywhere from 150 to 250 times that of the other dark pools of the exchanges. We think it's fine, right? In Australia, they did something even more simple. They said, hey, if you're going to execute in the dark, at least provide a better price than what can be found on the exchanges. These rules are simple to adhere to and provide, in fact, provide the response that regulators around the world are looking for. And in Australia, about 50% of the volume from the dark pools and the internalization engines have also flowed back to the exchanges. And we think that's fine. If you want to compete on the institutional level, provide something that's complementary to what can be found on the exchanges. That's fine, that's good. We provide quantity discovery. We provide 100% price improvement in most of the executions that we do. You can't find that on the exchanges. Together, price discovery and quantity discovery makes a much better market structure. Now we can serve both constituents, the institutions and retail, much better together.